So what if I told you Donald Trump is now offering to pay people to leave America? Yes, plane tickets, the whole shebang. And he's calling it the self-deportation plan. Today, I'm here to break this down to you and explain to you how this may affect Trinidadians and Tobagonians and people from the Caribbean living in the US, whether you are a legal or undocumented migrant. This is going to affect you. So welcome back to Trinidad Empowerment Network, where we talk real issues, real talk, and real solutions.
We're going to have a self-deportation program, which we haven't even announced yet. I guess I'm announcing it to you. Why not, Rachel? Here it is. The only thing I haven't determined is what are we going to do? We're going to give them a stipend. We're going to give them some money and a plane ticket. And then we're going to work with them. If they're good, if we want them back in, we're going to work with them to get them back in as quickly as we can.
So welcome back to Trinidad Empowerment Network, where we talk real issues, real talk, and real solutions. Now, for those of you who have been living under a rock, Donald Trump is the president of America. And he's, in the last 24 hours, announced that he will introduce a self-deportation program. And under this scheme, undocumented migrants can volunteer to leave America, and in return, the US government will pay for their departure. How great, how lovely, how nice of him. Now, this includes financial rewards and a free plane ticket to wherever you came from. Sounds really generous, doesn't it? But don't be fooled. This is about pushing people out, as we know, and not helping them. Trump is inherently anti-immigrant, anti-black. The man's a racist, as far as I'm concerned. He even suggested that some of these people might be allowed to return legally in the future, of course, but only if it suits America's labor needs, like in farming or hospitality or all the basic jobs that Caribbeans do in America for low pay, little reward. So let's talk a little bit today about Trinidadians, Tobagonians, and people from the Caribbean living in the US. If you are indeed an undocumented migrant, this is, of course, serious. Trump's immigration plan includes daily fines of up to $998 for people who stay after they've been ordered to leave. Now, that kind of pressure can force people into self-deportation, which is what he wants. Whether or not it's truly voluntary, who knows? So if you are in America legally on a student visa or green card or work permit, there's a growing fear of increased profiling. And during the last Trump presidency, immigration agents were showing up at schools, at courthouses, at job sites to send a message that if you are foreign, you are a target. This is happening now. It happened during his last administration. He's doing it with a bit more force now. And this video isn't made to scare you. This is just the reality. This isn't just about labor law. This isn't just about the law. It's about politics. It's about race. It's about power. Trump is using immigration as a weapon whilst pushing the narrative that immigrants are a burden on America. We know is a polar opposite. Caribbean people can contribute millions to the US economy, millions, working hard, paying taxes, building communities. Undocumented migrants contribute billions to the US economy. So this policy isn't about making America great, as Trump touts. It's about appealing to fear. And policies like these affect not just the people who leave, but their families they send money to back home in Trinidad or Tobago or wherever in the Caribbean they're from or wherever in the world they're from. Remittances are a lifeline for many families. And if that stops, God only knows what happens. So, what can we do? All we can do is stay informed, speak up, and if you are from Trinidad and you are indeed living in the US, get legal advice, know your rights. As we know, these policies are changing literally overnight. And to everyone watching this is why the Trinidad Empowerment Network exists. We are here to make sense of local issues, global issues, and try to connect us back to Trinidad in some way, shape, or form. Just so you know, I believe we're in an era now where we need to make substantial changes, start looking at the way we see places like America, the UK, etc. And the only way this can be achieved is if government were to invest in the people of the Caribbean, in the people of Trinidad, in the people of Tobago, and give them the opportunity that they are seeking. That means that they do not have this obsession with leaving the place they were born. If you create opportunities for them, there is no need for them to leave the Caribbean. There is no need for them to leave Trinidad and Tobago. There is no need for us to leave. If we had opportunities, people would stay. It is therefore the lack of opportunities that have people from the Caribbean leaving the Caribbean to go abroad, to go to America, to do jobs that Americans themselves do not want to do. And as you know, we are a proud people. Caribbean people are a proud people. So the idea that you're going to call back home to let them know how much you're struggling goes towards our proudness, how we are so, it's unlikely that anyone or most people are going to let you know how difficult it is living abroad, how difficult it is to actually make it. The type of jobs available for you are the jobs that the locals, the people who are born in these countries, in the West, in America, in the UK, do not do. So the government in Trinidad, the government in the Caribbean are constantly losing their best talent to what's commonly known as the brain drain to the likes of America and the UK, and this has to stop. So if there's one good thing to come out of what this madman, this authoritarian, this fascist, this crazy, deluded psychopath that's the American president is doing, is making us, we, the people from the Caribbean and the rest of the world, he's allowing us, he's making us, he's allowing us to wake up. Whether you like it or not, this is what he's forcing on you. You cannot rely on going to places like America anymore. They do not want you there. In fact, they never wanted us there. And the proof is in the pudding right now as we see it. I'm going to link the video of Donald Trump talking about his immigration plan to get rid of the black and brown people from America. So if you are from Trinidad and you're in some way thinking about going to America, then you may have to think twice. You may have to rethink your plans because it's getting a bit more difficult by the day, by the week. It's the same, like, recently as well, in the last month or so, the UK has enforced a visa restriction on Trinidadians coming to the UK as well. So it's not just America, it's also the UK. These countries are cutting back massively on immigration, and the Caribbean, or people from the Caribbean, are a huge target. Anyway, I'd link the video. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Much love. God bless. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Take care. Peace.